A very happy Monday, everyone. Welcome into News 10 Plus. I am Taylor Gattoni, joined by First Alert Meteorologist Justin Bradford.
Hello, how's it going?
It's a beautiful looking week.
It is, yeah, really good forecast. Today, rounding out the month of July on a much calmer note than we had last week.
Yeah.
Of course, seeing the storms, the heat, the humidity, 2 confirmed tornadoes touching down in mid-Michigan. And, of course, that was something that we weren't as happy to deal with. This week, I think we get a little retribution from Mother Nature, so we're looking forward to that. Really good looking forecast the next several days.
All right, well, let's take a look outside. It's just a little bit cloudy over here.
Yeah, it is. A few clouds have started to filter in. We've seen a lot of wasps flying around our sky cam, so they must have some nice areas for nests around wherever those lenses are. But the one just flew by there right outside our back door here in South Lansing. That's Meridian Company Skycam Network. A few fair weather clouds scooting on by. Similar scene from downtown Jackson, the Consumers Energy Tower camera there. And finally, we round out our tour over Michigan State University, where you can see a nice, pleasant afternoon ongoing. Temperatures running at 78 degrees. Pretty calm conditions out there as well. When we do have the wind, it's been light and out of the northwest. That's kind of kept temps in check today, but they've still risen into the mid and upper 70s, as you can see here all across the area. And really, right across the entire Great Lakes, 70s is what you expect. That's what we've got right here early this afternoon. Now, we will probably see another degree or two out of this. I do expect most places get to at least 81, 80, maybe 81 today, and we'll do something similar tomorrow for the first day of August moving forward. That hot air bubble, though, still to the southwest. Wichita cooking down there at 95, and they're still warming up. Over there, of course, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and so they're going to have another hot day to deal with down in the central southern plains. Now, satellite radar has been pretty quiet, although you see a brief return in far northern parts of what is Gratiot County up there to the north, and that's because we've got just a weak cold front moving through, just small enough disturbance to throw down a few showers out towards parts of southern Ontario off towards our east. And then you can see that there is, again, another light shower or two further north in the state of Michigan. I do think these all avoid us today. We'll continue to see a few fair weather clouds. In the meantime, again, we're avoiding rain, staying pretty dry most of this week. We've got comfortable humidity levels as well as temperatures that are near or just below normal. So that's good for this time of year. Hour-by-hour forecasts, I think, a little overzealous with what activity it does try to throw down. But as you see here, kind of anything that takes place looks like it should pop up towards the thumb, maybe Saginaw Bay region. Aside from that, not too much to write home about moving forward overnight. Things stay mostly clear. Temperatures drop into the 50s, but by Tuesday, we've got another similar scene unfolding. We're going to look and sound like a broken record, I think, over these next couple days. High temperatures pretty close to 80, an afternoon shower or two popping north or east in the state, but out of our area as we continue to stay dry. And not only do we do that today and tomorrow, but it also looks like we'll do it again on Wednesday. Again, staying pretty quiet across the region. What few blips try to get thrown down here, I think, are overdone. We just have a lot of dry air in place and not really a forcing mechanism to lift anything for those showers. And so it should be pretty dry this week. Ingham County Fair is ongoing as well. We wanted to get this forecast in here. Should be an excellent week of weather for the fair, and again down at the fairgrounds in Mason. And so we've got temperatures near 80 at 4 o'clock. Still very pleasant, comfortable in the 70s with lots of sun headed down towards your evening before the sun goes down. Get your tickets now. It should be a great event all week long. We're going to have you covered in the First Alert forecast. We've got several live elements in our newscasts as well having to do with the fair this week, so hopefully you'll join us for all of that. In the meantime, the 10-day forecast here, again, not really too much going on. Just got those few late week shower chances. The humidity will slowly start to climb Wednesday, so that 85 will feel a little bit more like 87, 88 degrees.
Okay.
And then it's likely that Thursday maybe feels like closer to 90. And we also bring in a very small shower storm chance, but even Thursday and Friday's rain chances are small, as you can see there. We don't even have the rain icon on there. That's because most folks will stay dry. What few folks do manage to flare up a shower is going to be real quick and brief. It's one of those quick hitters, maybe 10 minutes and you're done type things as we go throughout the next few days. And so it gets us a little bit of water in a few spots, but most of us going to be dry this week. The weekend looks great already for the first weekend of the month of August, which is one of my favorite months personally. And then we see a couple of unsettled changes next week that bring in a few opportunities for showers. But another thing you'll notice is we don't really get too hot anywhere in this 10-day forecast. The hottest day Thursday at 87, and that's kind of an outlier. The rest of the days are in the low to mid 80s, and even a few that might stay in the upper 70s most of our afternoons. Overnight lows near 60 aside from tonight. And so not much going on. Sort of a very relaxed and tranquil forecast, but you know what? We're glad to have that, especially after last week, dealing with a lot going on. And this week gives us Nice opportunity to take a deep breath, enjoy the, for certainly folks who have to go back to schooling, or maybe parents at home who have kids who are going to be getting back into school pretty soon here over the next couple of weeks, get to enjoy kind of a really laid back, kind of quiet final weeks of that summer schedule for folks here.
Not
of course,
too hot. You can head to the pool, get
yeah.
your back to school shopping done.
Yeah, for sure. And so that's a lot of good that we have. 10-day forecast usually does not look as pleasant as it does here this time of year. We know we can certainly deal with heat and humidity like we did last week. We can also deal with strong to severe storms like we did last week. Neither of those are in our forecast, so this is pretty good.
All right, perfect. Well, if you want any updates, you can always download the First Alert Weather app completely free off of Google Play and the Apple App Store. Justin, you want to throw some fun things about it?
Yeah, you know, we've got our daily video updates. That's something that we're updating several times a day, but you've also got other in-app features, hour-by-hour forecasts, current and past radar, real-time traffic notifications, and all these push alerts go to your phone directly from our studio where we record all of them. Any of the forecast updates you see on that First Alert Weather app were done by us, not a machine. And so that's something we take a lot of pride in. It's absolutely free. All you have to do, once again, search WILX Weather on Google Play or the App Store. Great thing to have in your pocket.
Oh, yeah, and Justin, you were mentioning the Ingham County Fair. So Studio 10 is very busy, and actually we're pretty busy too, so we're going to move on. If you ever want to catch Studio 10, here's where you have to go. It's their website, their Instagram, as well as their email. Pretty simple, and also their YouTube. Just subscribe to @WILX Studio 10 if you're not already. Also, what you can do during these is you can always chat with us. We can live chat, feedback, reply, whatever you want. All you have to do is head to our website. You can find that live chat option, and we're able to answer any questions for you. But hey, it's a beautiful week ahead, so just enjoy.
Things look good.
Oh, yeah. Well, coming up during our later newscast, starting with First at 4 Mid-Michigan Matters today, we're bringing Lieutenant Gonzalez from MSP. So he's going to be talking about Michigan State Police's annual Safety Day. There's about 20 safety stations. This is happening tomorrow. So we're going to preview it today to get you prepared. Then coming up, News 10 at 5, a lot of violence has happened over the weekend. So our reporters will be covering the Jackson homicide, also News 10 at 5:30, the auto insurance ruling, and News 10 at 6, the very latest on the Lansing shooting that also happened over the weekend. But like I said, we have a lot going on. We actually have a live stream coming up after this, so we're just going to move on here. We're going to send it to our reporters live in the field, starting with Aaron Bowling.
Thanks, Taylor. I'm Aaron Bowling, and today I'm in Jackson County to talk about a possible homicide that took place at this very home over the weekend. I've spoken with the owner of the home as well as some of their neighbors, and I'm headed to go speak with the Jackson County Sheriff about where this investigation stands. I'll have the latest update in this case on News 10 at 5. Tanaya, over to you.
Thanks, Aaron. Another landmark decision from the Michigan Supreme Court today. It's a major win for car crash victims and the people who take care of them. 18,000 people affected will now see what advocates are calling a renewed hope for justice. I'll have that story coming up today on News 10 at 5:30. Deanna, what are you working on?
Thanks, Tanaya. Violence has struck again in Lansing, including right here in South Lansing's Logan Square, where a mass shooting injured multiple people. I spoke with Lansing police about these ongoing investigations, and I'll have that update on News 10 at 5 and 6. Back to you, Taylor.
All right, thank you, Aaron, Deanna, and Tanaya for sharing what you have coming up in the 90 minutes of news. Again, lots of violence over the weekend, so they're making sure they're bringing you the very latest into those investigations. Until then, that is it from us.
Yeah, good week of weather. Enjoy.
Have a great Monday.
Yeah, take care.